it's Shem. Here's another video. This time it's about my trip to Pyrenees mountain range on my little Honda CRF 250L. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Shem. I've been riding bikes for over 15 years, but it was only 3 to 4 years ago when I got into riding off-road, so I'm still relatively new. However, since I got my little bike, I've done most of the Trans-Euro Trail in the UK, which is where I live, and I thought it would be great to explore some of the TED in other parts of Europe. And what was the better place to do it than Pyrenees mountain range, where you have TED going through French as well as Spanish part. So we've organized the trip, 3 people, obviously myself, Johannes from Norway and Jairo from Spain, and we decided to meet in the French part of Pyrenees and start riding the TED from there. Before deciding to go on this trip, I could not really find many YouTube videos that would give me a bit more details about how long does it take and so on. So I thought I will take this opportunity to provide a bit more of a comprehensive video which goes into a bit more details about, you know, the journey there, how long does it take, where we're going and so on. And I appreciate this might not be of interest to everyone, so if you cannot be bothered to listen to me waffling, just use the shortcuts in the video description below to jump to the section that you might be interested in. In the meantime, enjoy episode 1. Hey, good morning everyone. Here I am in my garage. I'm about to set off on a 6-hour motorway journey on my 250cc bike, which is not something that I'm actually looking forward to, but I'm excited about what will come after that. I'm going from my little village in West Yorkshire, UK, to another town in UK called Plymouth. It's on the southern part of the UK, and this is where the ferry port is. So fingers crossed, if I don't hit any traffic jams, I should be there within 6 hours. Hello again, here I am at the Gloucester services. I've done more than halfway, so I've done over 180 miles. It's time to put some fuel in as well. I've been a bit hungry. I've been on the bike for 3.5 hours. And for those of you considering, you know, riding motorway on the little bike like the Honda CRF 250L that I have, it's really not a problem, especially in the UK. You know, the traffic here flows at 60, maybe 70 miles an hour, and you know, I can easily keep up with the traffic and overtake whenever I need to. So really, not a major thing, providing you don't want to, you know, do anything crazy. The bike is absolutely fine for that. As you can see, I have successfully boarded the ferry. I'm in my little cabin here, and the whole process was a lot smoother than I expected. I think I was done within 30 minutes, so from the time that I entered the gate of the ferry terminal to the time that I was in my cabin, it probably took less than 30 minutes. So I was hoping to film the whole process for you, but I was actually rushed through quite a bit, so I've only taken a couple of shots. So yeah, pretty good. As you enter the cabin, you've got coat hangers on your right hand side and the ladder for the second berth. You've got a little shelf over here, table and a chair that you could potentially do some work on if you wanted to. You've got a bit of a mirror, and then you've got a bed here. And you know, because I'm by myself, I don't need the second bed, but if you have some company, you could potentially open that up, and that kind of unfolds second bed. So that what makes the 2-berth cabin pretty neat. And then obviously you've got a private shower and toilet here. Let me just put some light on. Again, not much to it, but all the basic stuff is here. Water, soap and towels, so what more you could ask for. So overall, pretty happy with it. Maybe it would be nicer to get one with a window next time, but again, they charge a lot more for that, and I thought £110 each way was already quite a bit of money. But hey, you know, better than sitting on the chair deck for 22 hours, so don't mind paying it for a little bit of comfort and privacy. I've now been riding for about an hour and a half. Time to have a bit of a break. Maybe I'll grab a coffee and something to eat because I'm getting hungry. Other than that, I discovered an issue with my decibel killer in the muffler kind of coming out. As you can see, the only thing it's holding it right now is that metal wire over here, and it's melted the registration plate a little bit, which is not ideal, but not much I can do about it now. Right, 30 minutes later, with the help of some JD welds and my spare bolts, that's back in place. So I'm not sure how heat resistant JD weld is, but I've got no other choice, and I'm really happy I brought some spare bolts in my toolbox. So yeah, ready to go. Right, good news. My exhaust is still holding, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it over the coming days. We've met with Johannes in a French village called Chantaco. I probably butchered that name, so apologies to any French people watching it. Yes, we've set off, did a bit of riding, so about 30, maybe 40 minutes. We found a pretty picturesque location on the French Dead towards Pyrenees, so we're while camping here tonight. It's pretty spectacular. Johannes, say hi. Yeah, and I think we're gonna do a little bit of cooking and then get up early tomorrow morning and continue on the TED. So I'm looking forward to it. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I've just got up. It's 6:15. It's gonna be the first proper day of riding, so I'm gonna start packing up. Johannes is probably already up. We're gonna grab a coffee, see if we can dry the tents, or alternatively we'll have to pack them wet, at least the outer layers, and then we'll set off. I think we need to get back on the track, which is the Let's give bikers good reputation. Caught me off guard with that acceleration. This is a pretty nice place to be, and there is Johannes coming. Yep. we've done about 2 hours of riding on the French side of Pyrenees. We've been following Tet, and so far it was a pretty good mixture. I would say 60% road and 40% off-road. We've just stopped at this really picturesque spot, and you know, it doesn't get much better than this. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really pleased with everything so far. I mean, things always look better when the sun is out, and it's been sunny since the morning, so you know, everything looks pretty good. But there's no denying that the location is absolutely fantastic, and even the tarmac part of the Tet, it's stunning. Small villages, churches, and so on. It's pretty good. So we're gonna stop here for a little bit and then set off soon. We have now stopped at this lovely cafe along the Tet. I'm surprised it's actually not marked as a point of interest, but it's very peaceful, very quiet, and they've got some lovely pastries and pretty nice coffee. So here's Johannes entertaining himself with a local dog, and yeah, we're gonna spend 10-15 minutes here and set off and continue along the Tet. Stopped here at the top of the hill. There's some sort of broadcasting antenna here. A bit of a break. The view is absolutely spectacular. The weather is great. This is the direction that we came from. So this line that you can see over there, that's Tet. And yeah, and we're gonna continue over here, which is again, that's where the Tet goes, and the mountains that you can see in the background, these are obviously Pyrenees, and behind them you've got Spain. So pretty lovely location, great ride, and actually more challenging technically than I would have expected it to be. I thought it's all gonna be gravelly and easy flowing, and some of the trails, again, not difficult, but more challenging than what I was expecting from what I've heard from people about the Tet in Pyrenees. I'm filming. Okay, front sliding, not good. Yeah, I need to get from underneath the bike. Okay. I'll wait for you. There's a big road in the middle, and I'm already in it, I'm afraid. So I'll try to get some speed. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that didn't work. God damn it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, could you? Thank you. Because it trapped my leg and I could probably power through it, but I'm tired. Thank you.
You probably
yeah.
bike, right? Alright?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Good job, man.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I'm recording it all. Just wait, I crashed again. That's alright. One sec. Well, if I wasn't tired, I am now.
Yeah, but you're doing a good job, man. You need a hand?
I should be okay.
I'm not sure if I can get off here.
I know. Yeah, it should be fine. I'll just use my body weight. I think.
Did you get a warning about this trail at all?
No. Okay. So we've just done a trail that was absolutely overgrown and full of mud. What's your take on it?
You know, I wish I got a warning. Just heads up, this will be extremely tough. I was like laid back and just putting along. But we made it. Good work, man.
Yeah, good work.
Good work.
And this is how the bikes look like after the trail. Again, I did not expect this much mud in here, but hey, here we are. And that's Johannes's bike. Again, covered in mud, and he's got Mita CO7s, which are not ideal for conditions like this, but you know, we've made it, so good fun. But we need to find a spot to welcome now, because we're getting really tired and we've been riding since like early hours in the morning. So see you soon.
An unfortunate situation, wouldn't you agree, Shem?
I would. This is where the wind matters.
Yeah, I wish it was a CRF now that I mocked yours earlier. So, 12 hours of riding today as well. Tired, rear wheel slid. No excuse, we should have stopped earlier, but it is what it is. Okay, let's get it out with some teamwork.
3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You got it? Yeah.
Oh, I was here with the front wheel and I was so...
Did you hurt yourself? Okay. Just watch, my bike is parked on the straight up there.
Oh, oh, oh.